Pierce Manning Butler Young was a major general in the Confederate States Army during the American Civil War and a post-war politician, diplomat, and four-term United States Congressman from Georgia. Early life and career. Young was born at Spartanburg, South Carolina. His father, Dr. R.M. Young, was a son of Captain William Young, a soldier in the American Revolution under George Washington. When Pierce was a small boy, his father moved to Bateau County, Georgia, and enlisted private tutors for his children. At the age of 13, Young entered the Georgia Military Institute in Marietta, and graduated in 1856. He subsequently briefly studied law. In 1857, he was appointed to the United States Military Academy, but resigned only 2 months before graduation due to Georgia's secession, Civil War. Returning home in early 1861, he was appointed second lieutenant in the 1st Georgia Infantry Regiment, but declined that commission for the same rank in the artillery. In July, he was promoted to first lieutenant and was attached to the staff of General Braxton Bragg at Pensacola, Florida. He was at the same time aide-de-camp to Gen. W.H. T. Walker. In July, Young was appointed adjutant of the Georgia Legion, better known as Cobb's Legion, and was promoted to major in September and to lieutenant colonel in November, commanding the cavalry portion of the Legion. Young's cavalry was attached to Wade Hampton's brigade of J.E.B. Stuart's cavalry division in the Army of Northern Virginia in 1862. He was distinguished for remarkable gallantry, as Stuart expressed it, in the Maryland campaign. Promoted to colonel, he rendered brilliant service at the Battle of Brandy Station and participated in the cavalry operations of the Gettysburg Campaign. In early August, he was wounded in another fight near Brandy Station. In October, he was promoted to brigadier general and assigned command of Hampton's Eld Brigade, consisting of the 1st and 2nd South Carolina Cavalry Regiments, the Cobb Legion, Jeff Davis Legion, and Phillips Legion. He was actively engaged during the Bristow and Mine Run campaigns, where on October 12, 1863, by adroit maneuvering, he compelled an enemy division to recross the Rappahannock River. An admiring Stuart reported, "The defeat of an expedition which might have proved so embarrassing entitles the officers who effected it to the award of distinguished skill and generalship." In 1864, Young played a prominent part in the Overland Campaign in Virginia, and when Hampton assumed command of the cavalry after Stuart's death at Yellow Tavern, he temporarily took Hampton's place as division commander. In November, Young was sent to Augusta to gather reinforcements and aid in the defense of that city, threatened by William T. Sherman. Promoted to Major General in December, he was actively engaged in the defense of Savannah and the 1865 campaign in the Carolinas under General Hampton until the close of the war. Post-bellum career. After the war, he returned to Georgia and lived as a planter. He was elected to the U.S. House of Representatives for 4 terms, served as Consul General at St. Petersburg, Russia, and was U.S. Minister to Guatemala and Honduras. Young died on July 6, 1896, in New York City.